Welcome back. Welcome back to the tomb, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday. If you're not watching football and you're here watching me, I appreciate y'all. I don't even know who's playing tonight, but I know it's hard to compete with Sunday night football. It's hard to compete on football on Sunday in general. But yeah, so we're back playing Eternal Strands. We're going strand for strand. It has been a while since I've played this. I've hopped into Scott Pilgrim versus the World and really just dived into Marvel Rivals since the new season came out. So essentially, what we're planning to do here, I'm gonna pretty much just not speed run, but gonna see how far I can get in about 2 hours, and then for those who want to go back and watch this, I'm probably gonna chop this up into maybe like 30, 40 minute segments. That still might be a little bit too long for some people, but people aren't really gonna watch a 2 hour stream. I'm not Joe Rogan yet. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. I believe I finished most of the side quests. I was doing. They should have renamed this game Eternal Errands because I was doing so many goddamn side quests. But I also remember that I ended up getting a space sword, which is what's on my back right now, and that was from when I killed the space owl. Um, Hang on. One last side quest. Just go confront this one real quick. Alright. We're about to
Why
confront
do I
this one.
feel as if I'm about to have my time wasted?
Please allow me to present my research. I promise it won't take but a moment. I've compiled a dossier concerning an event that occurred in the Enclave around 35 years ago.
And what event would that be, pray tell?
The attempt to pierce the veil. I can only assume you are familiar with the Verdant Mines.
The name rings a bell, though it's been decades, as you said.
They were the subject of many of your speeches. It's interesting that your memory on the subject is hazy.
You'll forgive me for not remembering the exact wording or subject of any of the hundreds of speeches I've delivered throughout my career.
That's not a problem. I can summarize my
Piece of shit.
findings. Firstly, our evidence suggests, with a high level of confidence, that you were aware of the Verdant Mind's plans to pierce the veil. Secondly, in support of that assertion, you gained this knowledge through your close relationship with the enchantress known as Lucia.
I never knew any enchantress by that name.
That's odd, since you seem to have been a recurring character in her personal journals.
Oh, did he
Though,
smash?
truth be told, she didn't seem particularly fond of you in the later entries.
Nope, he didn't smash.
So, back to the attempt to pierce the veil. You knew.
I knew that it would go poorly.
You knew.
Of course I did. But what does it matter?
You could have stopped it.
But I didn't. Pray tell, Lawkeeper, what goal did you hold in your mind as you traveled here?
I wanted to learn the truth about the past, to uncover what had been hidden.
Lane Free Selectus. That's who you are, yes?
That's correct. Though, I'm not sure how... never mind. But my research...
House Lectus of Udea. It's no wonder you felt the need to make something of yourself. Well, today will not be that day. Nor, I believe, will any. I won't waste my breath debating a jumped-up little snot from a house so consumed by cupidity that it can't even keep its hearts lit. Once a failure of a house, always a failure of a house. And it shows in your insipid rag parading as research.
Did you just call me a jumped-up little snot?
No, I didn't. You must have misheard me.
I...
Will that be all from you? I have other matters to attend to.
Oh, this guy's an asshole.
Skies!
Nah,
That
fuck
is
him.
enough. Lane deserves better than this disrespect.
You dare to speak of respect? You,
Yeah,
who
fuck you.
broke into our home, who undid Asylum, who attempts to destroy decades of societal progress.
I'm trying to help rebuild the Enclave, not destroy it. Self-important jerks like you aren't helping.
I have single-handedly held back the tide of oblivion. I'm not self-important. I'm a damned hero. You
No, you're
and
not.
your lackey will remove yourselves from my presence, or I'll call the guards.
Bryn,
Call them.
thanks, but it's not worth it. I need to go.
Skies above. I was worried this would happen.
You are the last.
What did I ever do to you?
My own flesh and blood isn't.
She's not speaking to you because you lied to her.
It was
Yeah,
for
motherfucker.
her protection. Information is power, and I will protect her at all costs, even from you, if I have to.
And what is that supposed to mean?
It means you will soon learn that we can handle our affairs well enough without your help.
Oh, I hope I get to kill him. I hope I get to kill that bastard. Alright. Oh, I can't wait to put that nigga on the t-shirt. Alright. She's crying. She's definitely crying. That's the space owl. I already did that.
I can't even begin to explain how I feel. This is a disaster.
Did I make it worse?
No. No, not at all. Not for a moment. You were very kind and strong and supportive and courageous. I just... It reminded me of why I left.
Home.
Everything back there was all about your house. Your actions or intent never mattered. And when I tried to forge a different path in life, the knives came out. I had no real choice but to leave. I thought I had left it all in my past. But now, here we are.
I'm really sorry, Lane. It must be hard to be reminded of that. Do you want to talk about it?
I think I need a little while to consider my next move. Maybe a long while. Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh, I want to kill
I'll
that
be here
motherfucker.
when you need me.
Thanks, Bryn.
Good thing this game doesn't let you just swing on anybody. Because I would swing on him. Oh, I would swing on him.
You don't mind me hanging out here, do you?
Not at all. Why do you ask?
Cool. Casmin just seemed a little put off. Hey, Bryn. Sorry, was lost in thought.
You said it felt different from the...
Yours was much more intense than any we have. And I need to know why. Have we overused them? I don't think so. Yours is at least as old and clearly has seen good service.
That does seem strange.
Yeah, I went digging through everything I could find about the Scries. I'm sure the Eye has records he won't share with me. Or anyone, really. But I still found a lead.
A sudden burst of bureaucratic insight. Exports? To bands like ours?
Probably. Well, that's the problem, though. There's a lot of very specific shorthand on these manifests I just don't understand.
We should talk to Casmin. She lives and breathes shipping logistics.
I was hoping you'd suggest that. I was considering asking her myself, but...
She's a little intimidating.
No, that's Aurea. Casmin just seems busy. Always busy.
The key is to catch her after a nap. Way more relaxed with some sleep. We can talk to her together.
Alright, so I guess let's go. Hope you just napped, bitch.
Hey, Kaz. Arakim has a question.
Is that why you've been lurking around here? Bad habit, you.
Yes. I need some help puzzling out shipping manifests from before the surge.
Scries, secured export, dates. You think some scries never made it past the Veil?
Doesn't it usually take some time to figure that kind of thing out?
Yes, but I'm a genius. This is what I do, Bryn. So, we should run these down. The records here aren't complete, though. They don't confirm the shipment.
Any idea how we do that?
This is where Bryn does what she does. Off the top of my head, there's 3 places we should look. Drover's Gate in the lower city is obvious. Logs will be there. Also, I imagine the Bastion would track export of any and all scries, military applications. And we should canvass the Hearthsiders. Maybe someone still alive who worked the caravans. I'd ask the Axel. She'd know who to ask. And we're not welcome in the general populace at Cassidans.
We have that in common. Impressive.
Happy to help.
You know what? No. We're not gonna get sidetracked. We're not gonna get sidetracked.
Ready to head
Let's
to
go.
Bastion's Hold?
Yeah, let's go.
Still need...
I'm here when you're...
Okay. Alright, fine. We'll do that. Manual save. Alright.
Ready to head to Cassidon's Hold?
As ready as I'll ever
Yeah,
be.
let's go.
Great. Hey, while it's just the 2 of us, I'll be deploying to the Underworks almost immediately after we arrive. Watch Khan Stanode for me, will you? I know Aurea wants you to give him a chance, but he can't be trusted.
I'm always ready for anything, Eric.
I know. Let's move.
Alright. Shit's about to get real.
Decades of caution have been rewarded, friends. For this moment, and not one sooner, is the precise time to strike. Today, we wrangle our lands free from the Surgeborn's grasp and reclaim our hearth once more, whatever it takes. None of this could be possible without the esteemed prowess of the Spindle. Her work on the Arks has laid the foundation for my plan. She and I will proceed to the Grand Gate at once. Scouts, you have your orders. It's time. Whatever it takes.
Bryn, you need to come with me.
Now?
Yeah, no time to explain. And Aurea, you should get on the scry.
All right. Whatever you need.
Let's
What the
go.
fuck is going on?
Sev, I know you said there's no time to explain, but want to give me a clue as to where we're going?
So, obviously I've been working with the Eye. Well, he had me repair the Grand Gate. It's connected to
Okay.
this place called the Source, and I guess that's where the Surgeborn came from. He's got this plan to go there and solve this problem once and for all.
Right. I heard that part of his speech already. What does this have to do with us sprinting like an Ash Peak Drake is on our heels?
So there's, it's better if I just show you.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good.
Perfect. As punctual as you are daring.
I don't know.
Oh, don't blame him. He's merely a puppet. Ironic, given I'm the one all tangled up.
So you can talk?
Of course. Only language could allow me to prey upon Kenrick's exquisite inadequacies.
You've been talking to the Eye? Manipulating him?
Into a foolhardy and preposterous plan that only an absolute imbecile could think was worth pursuing, yes. I've been down here for years, laying groundwork and learning what I could about your people.
Ooh.
All towards a moment when I could convince Kenrick to act. I almost despaired he ever would. And then, along comes you.
Me?
Oh yes. Kenrick is threatened by you. Terrified even. In your brief time inside the Veil, you've accomplished so much more than he has in decades. Not that that's saying much.
Fair.
Still,
Fair.
you
Fair.
are the
Throw the shade.
catalyst for change. We have that in common, as you will discover in time. So now, he's going to open a gate to the heart of the Enclave, convinced he can recover it from us. And the one person I worry might be able to stop us is here, talking to me. You're first, but even you can't run to the rescue now.
You've thought of everything. Except, why tell me all this?
Because you're too late to stop us. And even if you weren't, no one would believe you.
Sure. Unless they were listening.
Quit taunting it, Bryn. You've got work to do.
Peace. Okay, Sev came through. Was worried about him for a little bit. Oh, I think this is the end. This might be the end.
Tyler, we must retreat.
No! I'm staying to fix this.
Damn. Running like a little bitch.
Do whatever you can to buy me time.
Alright. That's a big ass sword. It's a big fucking sword.
Bryn is seriously about to fight that thing.
Oh, we getting active.
The spindle told her to buy time.
Let's hope it doesn't take too long.
Oh. Damn.
Freeze the gaseous parts of its body solid to climb on or damage it.
Fuck. Alright. Okay. Lock onto frost management duration, behave in specific ways, prepare, create the scope release, throw the creative scope. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Unlike other Surgeborn, this one isn't fully covered in husk. Flames should be able to burn the exposed patches.
Oh, I don't like this. You know what? Put this right here.
I need more time. Unlike other Surgeborn, this one isn't fully covered in husk. Flames should be able to burn the exposed patches. It will keep going for much longer. She needs
Oh, you said you said sit your ass down. Nope.
can't dodge its strikes. Get your shield up to block.
Okay.
Just a little more time. Almost there.
Is the spindle okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Oh, hey CC. How you doing? As you can see, we're in the middle of a cutscene right now. Homegirl just gave her life to save the Enclave, aka the world. And now shit's about to get... gonna get a little dicey.
Spirits. Okay. Weavers have always dealt with problems like this. Well, not just like this, but yeah. We'll figure it out. Aurea, she'll know what to do.
Take a quick look here. Alright. Oh.
Hey,
How do you feel?
okay now, but it was touch and go for a while. Lane will probably never forgive me. For that matter, I might not either.
I knew that fight. The spindle, giving her life like that. It'd be on your mind all night. How could it not? And I've been mulling over what to tell you this morning. I had a speech planned, but you don't need a speech. You're like me.
True.
It'd ring false. So I'm going to tell you what I'd need to hear after something like that. You
All right.
did good. It was an awful situation, but you stood up and did what needed to be done without hesitating. Not many people have that kind of grit.
True. Did do well, but it's nice to have it confirmed. Thank her. Toe-to-toe with the unknown horrors is better than good. Brag a little. She can say that, but for me, good means everyone walks away. Tell her so. I think I'm gonna go with the last one. She can say that, but for me, good means everyone walks away. Yeah, it's fair.
I can't
Everyone
shake
comes
the
home.
feeling that if I had done something more, the spindle would still be with us.
She made her choices same as you. She was a weaver, and we do whatever it takes. Look, I know you, Bryn. You're made of stern stuff. You've the mountains in your bones. Any sense of doubt or being shaken is just snowfall. Temporary, and it'll slide off soon.
That was the part you practiced, right?
Yes. But that doesn't make it less true.
Okay. Okay. Thoughts on what we do next? We obviously need to deal with that beast. But where to start?
We need to get everyone together. Our band, Arakim too. And I want you to call the meeting.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay. Alright. We're just gonna progress the story. We're gonna keep going. No more side missions.
I know everyone's up in their heads right now, but we have real problems to solve. So let's clear the air.
Are you running this discussion, then?
She is.
Sev, this has to start with you. We knew you were working with the Eye. We told you we'd have your back. Help us understand what happened.
Yeah, Sev, you sneaky bitch.
Just breathe, Sev.
Nah, don't stutter now,
Start from the
nigga.
beginning.
Talk.
I'm sure Bryn and Sola told you all. But I belong to an order called the Norians. We're sometimes called the Watersmiths. Imagine my surprise to learn our talents had been critical to the construction of the tapestry. Our order binds us to always help another Norian. Especially a high-ranking one like Stanild. And to keep their secrets.
So that's how he sunk his claws into you.
Let's see. Sev was helping directly as if his work.
What did Stanild
Yeah.
have you doing?
It was all work on repairing the Grand Gate. He'd heard about our success with the gate in the Hollow and felt I might be able to replicate it. Thanks
Okay.
to your help, I was able to do so. And he took me more into his confidence as a result.
The most important
Alright,
thing
that's all
is
we need
whether
to know.
we can trust you.
Yes,
Keep
Sev.
going.
Convince us.
I swear, nothing I did was intended to cause harm. Too many of my order are political animals. But there is real good to be found among the Norians. Craftspeople who just wish to perfect their art. To bring water to people in need. To experiment, but need the resources to do so. Unfortunately, too many of those resources are controlled by people like Stanild. They're all the same. They see a point of control, water, information, wealth, and they abuse it. I
Sounds
thought
like a
the
politician.
secrets were a necessary evil for some great purpose, but seeing his chokehold on the Enclave, it's stagnation. You all have every right to distrust me.
And I do.
I am sorry. No more secrets. I just can't do it anymore.
If you can't
Secrets are
be
people.
a Norian, then what are you?
If you'd have me, I'd like to stay.
Those of us who have been here longer than Sev. Thoughts?
It's hard to have divided loyalties. But you did the right thing in the end, and if you hadn't, we might all be dead. That takes courage.
Still wasn't quick enough.
I don't know what to make of any of this. I want to believe you, but it's hard in the uncertainty surrounding us.
When I was going through it, you all pulled together to help me.
You are all heard. And I would add that you joined us under false pretenses, Sev. You had loyalties outside the band you never disclosed.
I have
True.
a hard time accepting that he kept so much from us, but shared so much with the Eye. Who knows what Stanild, or gods help us, the Talon heard about us? Only time will tell how much damage that's done.
Lane, I hear you and I understand. Sev has real work to do to rebuild trust. Only you can decide when the apology feels real to you. Sev,
Facts.
that considered, you have worked tirelessly since joining us, and demonstrated an enterprising spirit and deftness as a smith. And before the blade could completely fall, you risked all by blocking it with your own hand. You can never be a Norian again. I do not sense that you wish to be. And who are the Weavers but a group of outcasts and misfits? Just trying to muddle through together. You will stay. And you will help. We have work to do. Tell us about Stanild's plan.
Thank you, Horia.
Let's see. We need to move past this, refocus the discussion of fixing things. Things are bad, but we can handle it. Inspire with bravado. We must get all the intel we can. Remind Sev we need to know everything. Let's see. Which one? The bravado one's out the picture. Move past this, refocus on fixing things, or get as much intel as we can. Decisions. Chat. I'll leave this one up to you. Which one? Which one do I do? move past this, refocus the discussion to fixing things, or we must get all the intel we can, remind Sev we need to know everything. Thoughts? I'll give y'all a second to type. Okay. Okay, looks.
I won't dance around it. The situation we face is not good. The Surgeborn are more strategic than we could have imagined. Now, we have no idea what they're planning, but we do know that they can plan. That's our edge. But here's our challenge. That Talon. It spoke. It knew things it couldn't know about us. We're on the back foot and need to catch up fast.
Then let me, as Aurea said, help. After I repaired the gate, Stanil took me completely into his confidence. He'd
Okay.
been questioning and learning from the Talon, or so he thought.
Not realizing he was being manipulated.
He was increasingly estranged from his daughter. I'd wager he was desperate for a friend.
I'd agree. Based on what he'd learned from the Surgeborn from his friend, he put together a plan.
Use my people as a distraction to pull the bulk of the Surgeborn out of the Underworks. All while he used the gate to... what?
There is a place, deep, deep underground, known as the Source. A feat of engineering unparalleled. It's the secret to the Enclave's power. The abundance of magic. The heart of the tapestry. The thing powering the Veil. There was only a single loom gate still connected to the Source after Asylum cleared all connections. And I'm the one who repaired it.
The Grand Gate would take him right to the heart of things then.
Exactly.
Stanil thought he could... what? Sneak down there and fix things somehow? Tear down the Veil?
His hope was to go down and secure a working space, sealed off from the distracted Surgeborn. He wanted to eventually fix things with the help of the Spindle. All glory to his family.
That arrogant idiot.
He'd read in his personal archives there was a system designed to shut down the Source. In the hopes of discovering how it worked, he had been feeding information to the Spindle about it in drips.
Meaning she might have been working on a fix for the Source without knowing it.
Then we have to pursue her research, clearly.
Good. But we still have the problem Stanild never saw coming. A great Surgeborn.
Which almost certainly will be unkillable if it operates like every other Surgeborn. It's hard to imagine any place more full of tangles than the literal source of the magic that's overflowing.
On that, I have an idea. If I'm right, we might be able to turn the tables and remove its advantage. I'll need Bryn's help if that's all right with everyone.
Of course. If it gives us a chance, we have to take it.
I agree.
Has anyone just thought to ask the Talon?
What would we ask it? Favorite color? Favorite way to disembowel Ashar?
No, she's right. It has clearly demonstrated an interest in Bryn. Maybe she could pry some information out of it.
I'm not sure I'll get much. But I'm also sure I'm not going to think it's my friend. So, worth exploring?
Then we have a path
Yep.
forward. Sev will pursue his thoughts on dealing with that beast.
My people have started calling it the Herald.
Of destruction? Doom?
Why not both? As I said, people are on edge.
Fine. Sev pursues weakening this herald.
Roll.
We work with the Axle to look into the Spindle's latest research. And if she feels like it, Bryn has a chat with our imprisoned Surgeborn.
As good a path forward as we are going to find. Let's call it here and get to work.
Okay.
Isla sacrificed everything for it.
There's so much stuff. Consult with Sev. Consult with Axel.
I can't believe she's gone. Her death could have been prevented if...
Okay.
Never mind.
There's a lot of shit
Can't even go there right now.
that I will need to do. So, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Gonna run to the bathroom. And while you guys wait, you can look at the new Be Right Back screen that I created. Hope you guys like it. Be right back. And we are back. Hope you guys like the new graphic. Alright, let's talk to him.
Bryn, I examined the wreckage at the Grand Gate after everything that transpired there.
Found something useful?
The kinetic strand, in fact. The Ark must have torn it from the Herald's pattern in the chaos of the battle.
Think we could weave it into my mantle?
I don't see why not. Its pattern appears to be quite similar to those found on wild creatures and Archons.
All right. We need every advantage.
Then let's get to work.
And this is...
And we're finished. This will be quite the powerful addition to your mantle.
How so?
This strand can twist kinetic magic into a tunnel. In battle, you could push debris or enemies through it and send them flying through the air quite forcefully.
Could I jump through it?
I suppose you could.
Hey, there's a lot of tall buildings, flying creatures. This is going to be great.
You're right. Just try to be careful.
Alright. What did I get? Didn't even... okay. And then I can jump through. Got it. Alright. Did that.
I hate to do this when we're already dealing with something like 7 distinct major crises each day. I've got 2 pieces of bad news. Which one do you want to hear first?
First one. Absolutely.
Excellent choice. We have a stove problem. We use specially enchanted coals to maximize burn time and minimize weight, and we're dead out of them. And second, the stove itself is dented. Rather badly.
What? How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't do stove maintenance. I'm the logistics girl. Maybe Sev sat on it.
He's still got bum fur, so if he did, it wasn't on.
Regardless, this is a Dam and Solar fix. One problem each.
I'm not sure they're in the best place right now.
That's why I'm asking you. They both love you, and can be grown-ups for the good of the group.
Oria's already sick of salad.
Yeah, we talked to her. Trading. Already did that. What else? Now this. Yep. Alright.
Hey, mind if we talk somewhere private?
Lead the way.
God damn it. So much goddamn talking. So much dialogue. Fuck.
I won't be returning to expeditions. I've known for a while now, but I couldn't bring myself to admit it. My days as Point are over.
I thought you were recovering from your injury.
Not as well as I should be. That I got injured at all was a sign that I'm not as fast as I used to be. I should count myself lucky.
I
Not
feel
many
you on that
Points
one.
Get a career this long, but I'm not ready for this to end. Especially here, of all places. What kind of legacy is it to reach the Enclave only to sit by the fire?
But you've had an incredible career. And it isn't ending just because you can't go on expeditions.
I know, but it's not the same. And some part of me was hoping to end on a big score. I thought if I found out who my father was, if he turned out to be some great weaver like my mother, it's silly.
Tell me.
I thought I could solidify my legacy in history. Make sense of what my own contributions have been, if anything at all.
You're an incredible weaver in your own right. You don't need impressive parents to prove that. And if you had to pick your last act as Point, isn't finding your way into the Enclave the biggest score of all? You're everything I want to be.
That's very kind. Maybe in time I'll make peace with what my career has been. But for now, it's too raw.
Is there anything I can do?
Unless you can give me a few years back. This is grief I'll need to sit with for a while.
I understand. I wish there was something I could do to help Aurea see herself the way I see her. Lane knows a thing or two about recording legacies.
Alright, go talk to her. I guess. I don't need to talk to him though. Oh, that's gonna send me on there.
Lane, I was wondering if you could help me with something.
What is it?
Well, it turns out Aurea's search for her father wasn't just about finding her family.
Crusades into one's lineage rarely are. Let me guess. She didn't find the missing piece of herself that she hoped she would, and now she's having an existential crisis.
Yeah, that kind of
We've
sums
all
it up.
been there.
It happens. So, what has all this really been about?
She knows she needs to retire, and she's struggling with what her legacy has been.
Ah. Isn't it strange how the most accomplished people never seem to recognize their own success?
Yeah.
Message.
I was hoping you could help with that. After all, isn't chronicling a legacy your specialty?
We could certainly commemorate her career with a written account. A lovely idea. I would suggest we personalize it with anecdotes from each of our traveling companions, as they've been in Aurea's band longer than you or I. Would you interview them for me? A legacy is
Jesus
maybe
fucking
my
Christ.
specialty, but you might have the leg up when it comes to...
Sure. I can do that. Any tips on what to...
Ask whatever you like. Maybe you want a few humorous stories in the mix, or some readers prefer heartfelt. Why don't I start by interviewing you?
Me?
Of course. We'll need your input. What has Aurea meant to you?
Aurea was legendary to me before we met. To have someone like her give me unparalleled opportunity, and it means the world to me. She's a true guiding light in my career.
Great. I'll transcribe that and start her biography. Take notes when you speak to the others and come back to me.
I have to speak to all. Alright. I'm definitely gonna speed run through that shit.
And there,
I know.
I'm sure it will. Now, what can I do to help?
What do you think makes Aurea...
She listens to her weaver's input. The band I traveled with before fell apart due to disagreement. It was a difficult and tumultuous time.
I can relate. Traveling with Aurea is...
She has a clear vision for her band, and she chooses people that share her goals. Even when conflict arises, it doesn't last long, and Aurea can diffuse it quickly. That's because we can all trust that one another's leading a weaver band is half the battle. Now, picking the weavers? That's the tough part.
Thanks.
Alright. Got his shit.
Ah, good.
Yes, we're here to talk about the stove.
Anyway, stove's not working. Campfire sucks by comparison. How?
Yes, please, let's talk about the stove.
How did we run out of coal anyway? I spent 2 days in Varentia working on that last batch.
Sure. But then we ended up in the Enclave. So now we need to find more. Also in the Enclave.
I don't easily have the materials to process another batch. But the temple might have some. I hate to admit it, but that was the one really useful thing I took out of my time with the Church of the Hallowed Pyre. They know their fuels.
Great. Temple. But what good's coal without a proper place to burn it for cooking? Sola?
If we're able to find coal like before, then it'll just be a case of reforming and reinforcing the old stove. I
Okay.
will need a few materials.
Good. Excellent. We're moments away from hot food.
So I'll...
Go team!
Honestly, I should probably have all the goddamn enchanted hall. Where the fuck do I find that? Oh, son of a bitch. Alright.
Bren, I love what you're doing for Aurea. How can I help?
You've been in the...
To be a point for us, she's always been packed, though. I think feeling alone in that ambition?
In what way?
Not all weavers are in this for our collective culture the way Aurea is. Many of them only seek personal glory. When Casman didn't work out as her replacement point, she became worried she might never find someone that shared her vision for this band. It meant a lot when she finally found you.
Wow. Thank you, Sola.
Happy to help.
Alright. Not talking to you yet.
Your idea to commemorate Aurea's career with Lane is lovely. How can I help?
What is Aurea's mode?
It's tough to choose. But I always remember this time we were camp. Aurea had heard of a drake a few leagues north of where we made camp. Believed to be one of the biggest in the Maida. She left on an expedition, hoping to return with a few scales or maybe a tooth. Gone for hours. She came barreling back into camp at nightfall, dragging its entire hide behind her. We ate and drank like royalty for a fortnight with all the riches that hide bartered on the Imperial black market. I don't know which memory is fonder. All of us gathered around the fire, sharing a bottle of aged mead, or the look on her face.
Mead is good.
Dragged.
That's perfect.
My pleasure.
I've actually been meaning to make my own mead. That is going to be an endeavor.
I'd like to help with your project.
Of course, sir.
What do you want to know?
You said Aurea has done a lot.
After everything that's happened, everything I've done until now, my position in life has always felt precarious. To just be accepted, no questions asked by someone like her. It means everything. She's given me a home. All of you have.
You'll always have one with us.
For the first time in my life, I actually believe that.
Thanks, Ev.
Glad to be of service.
Alright. Let's compile this shit for her.
My hand is cramped. But the account of...
Great. I'll gather everyone if you're...
I'll need to ice my quill hand. But, of course...
Let's hope she likes this.
She will.
This can either go good
We wanted
or
to
really
present
bad.
the latest addition to Lane's archive to you, together. We all contributed, though credit goes to Lane for compiling and writing it.
I've titled it A True and Personal Account of Aurea Silverbeak Harpinay.
What is going on?
We wanted to do something special to commemorate your time as Point.
You didn't have to do all this.
We did. You've done more for each of us time and time again.
No one is more deserving of a place in Weaver history than you, Aurea.
So we took it upon ourselves to write you one.
As a thank you for everything.
I don't know what to say.
Lane, why don't you read just the opening?
Aurea
Make sure you give people their flowers while they're here.
was born to Sharian Harpinay and Eugenius Osphine inside the Enclave just before the Surge.
Osphine.
Though she never knew her father, her mother hoped Aurea would follow in her footsteps as a skilled enchantress within the Maida. But Aurea decided to become a point, blazing her own trail. Something she would continue to do throughout her career, bigger and bolder each time. We'll let you read the rest on your own.
We hope this account will help you see yourself and your accomplishments the way we see you.
I'm at a loss. All I can say right now is thank you.
Yeah. How much more? What the fuck? Okay. Yep, that's one of the things about life. It's hard to see yourself as others do. What the hell is he want?
Bryn, I was so moved by what you did for Aurea.
Thank you. She does.
But her father, Eugenius Osphine, I know who he is.
You do?
Yes, and I want you to make an offering for his grave. I can give you a key swatch to reach it.
Wait, you know where it is?
I do. And I'm sure Aurea would love to watch you visit on the scry.
Okay, but shouldn't we tell her?
Trust me, this is something you should show her directly. Come back when you've got the offering and I'll give you the key swatch.
What fucking offer? Okay. Well, let's see. Can I make this? Alright.
One of Aurea's
Can you grab
flowers
this?
would be beautiful as part of the offering for her father's grave.
Alright.
An offering for Eugenius. Time to talk to Arik.
Just nothing but errands. God
I've
damn.
made an offering.
Great. I'll join
Yeah,
Aurea
give me the
for
fucking key
scry.
Are
swatch.
you sure you don't want to be the one to place the offering?
It will be more meaningful for her.
All right.
Alright. Going to the pasture. Cool. Oh. Alright, I know I said I was going to progress the story, but let's...
Is this place?
Osvine Pastures. Your father's farm. I thought you'd want to see it for yourself.
My father lived here.
More than lived. He gave his blood, sweat, and tears for the Enclave here. Eugenius Osvine may not have a statue in Denevron for excellence in weaving or kissing the eye's arse, but he kept the surviving weavers afloat during the aftermath of the Surge.
I had no idea.
I'm assuming it's probably... Nope, nope, can't go up here. Don't tell me I have to break. Okay. Okay, can't climb anything. Alright, where's this nigga buried? I got an achievement for heading these things. Okay, that's crazy. Okay. If I was to bury someone, where? Ah, is it here? Now that is not it. I have absolutely no idea. And this is probably. Alright. Didn't think it'd be this hard to find a goddamn grave. Maybe this way? Ah, that might be this way. Nope. Okay. Yes. Got it, everything. There's no way I'm... What in the fuck am I missing?
After the Surge, he only kept enough produce to take care of himself and his workers. The rest went to weavers across the Enclave, and his generosity led to many helping him in return.
I can't believe he did so much for the Enclave.
He was a true leader, if not in the most traditional way. A community of workers formed around him, including ex-points, who would transport his food across the Enclave in these caravans.
Alright, cool story.
Before the arcs began malfunctioning, they were integral to farming across the Enclave. Many farmers refused to stop using them because of their efficiency, even at the risk of their farmhands being attacked. But your father scrapped his arcs as soon as he got wind of the first malfunction to keep his workers safe.
That can't have been an easy decision.
But he made it, anyway.
Everyone thought he was mad at the time, But in a few months, when the attacks became widespread, his forethought was recognized.
And I guess maybe... Okay. I guess maybe let's go up the hill, unless... Of course. Of course not. Of course not. That'd be too easy. Ah, there's his grave. And they're not gonna let me put anything here. I have to find the rest of the farm.
After the surge, aftershocks destroyed many farms, including this one.
Thank you. Finally. Fucking waypoint.
This looks like a wooden carving of your mother, Aurea.
Please, bring it back for me.
Of course. This must
There
be
you go.
your father's grave, Aurea. I'll place an offering here. It
I'll run through
certainly
it.
won't be lonely. Are all these offerings for Eugenius, Eric? Some of the flowers are fresh.
The scouts continue to take care of his grave to this day, to honor all the sacrifices he made for the Enclave.
He must have been an incredible man.
This is so much more than I ever could have expected. Thank you for showing me, Eric. Truly. And Bryn, when you come back to camp, there's something I need to do.
Alright, go back to camp. This has just been... Trying to progress the story has just been nothing but errands. Yeah, what do you want? She's gonna make me the
All right,
official
everyone.
point.
It's no secret that my role in our band is changing.
See?
What each
Told
of you
you.
has done to help me find, and the time has come for me to say that serving each of you as point has been just... Being your point has been the privilege of my life.
I've loved every minute of it.
But in every ending, she's been doing the job since we got here, and the time has come for us to congratulate Bryn on formally becoming your point.
Well deserved.
She's been exceptional. We're in great hands.
Bryn, care to say a few words?
You're all legends in your own right. You each inspire me to be better all the time. All I can say is, I will work as hard as I can so that I don't let you down.
I couldn't ask for someone better to pass the torch to.
Be
Thank
humble.
you, Aurea. That means everything.
You earned it. And I should have done it a while ago.
It was
I mean,
just
yeah.
hard to let go.
How do you... Okay. Well, there we go. Alright, let's progress this goddamn story. Oh. Craft a new stove, special coal.
I appreciate it.
It was terrifying. You didn't get to voice an opinion with the others. Are we...
Well, I'm not going to pin a medal on you, because Sola says we shouldn't waste the materials. But you did good, big guy. We're a team. And
I knew something was wrong the moment that thing started talking to me when Stanild wasn't around. It was very focused on you.
Me?
So much so that it said the only way the plan would succeed was if you talked to it. It reeked of trap. I didn't survive a decade around Tarzan Norians without picking up when someone's holding a knife behind their smile.
But you still took me down there.
Sorry. An educated risk. I felt there was nothing it could do and wanted the whole band to hear it talk. I don't think it understood we have the scry.
And Stanild wouldn't use one, of course.
The Talon was his deepest secret. Whom would he tell?
Can you tell me more about Stanild's plans for once he went through the Grand Gate?
He was counting on Isla. She was exceptional at protective fields. But even then, no. I don't think he had a real plan. The Talon had convinced him he'd be able to survive, and fool that he was, he trusted it. We can't afford that mistake. But I have a theory. You know how the weather sometimes skews wildly hot and cold?
Right. The aeroliths.
What else do we see on similar cycles?
Miasma.
Exactly. So, it follows.
You think the aeroliths are able to affect raw magic somehow?
I do. And in Stanild's private records and designs. I found notes, specifically on aeroliths with Norian commentary.
You think the Norians were involved in their creation?
It would certainly explain why Tarza had such access to aeroliths before the Surge, if I'm right. This might be the key to making the source survivable.
Fewer tangles means less dead me. Absolutely.
You'll need to head to the Watersmith area of the Institute, and I'll guide you from there.
Okay. 1 second, everyone. Sorry about that. We're back. What was I doing? Yeah, I'm not gonna gather that. Okay. I'm gonna consult with the Axle. And I think that's gonna... I did not expect this to be a heavy dialogue playthrough. But on a good note, we got all the dialogue... We're getting all the dialogue out of the way.
You are hardly in any position to make lofty demands. The council convened and unanimously stripped you of your role. You no longer hold the privileges of the Eye.
And how quickly did you convene that council? You hardly waited for my daughter's body to cool.
She is dead because of you. Because of your reckless behavior and deception, no less.
Harun, how dare you? Every decision I've made, every action I've taken has been for her protection.
Abandoning her at the Grand Gate was for her protection. We all saw you on the scry. And that is Khan Arteme to you, Kenrick.
Is this
Get him.
that time?
Get him!
Yes, as a matter of fact.
No.
Fuck you.
You're more than welcome at Cassidon's Hold. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
I came to offer my condolences. To both of you.
Oh. Thank you.
In the end, she was braver than any of us could have imagined. She took a stand and did what she believed was right. I owe her my life.
She was... exceptional. It's hard to imagine the Enclave will ever recover from this loss.
Then why are you so opposed to giving her the funeral she deserves?
With the Surgeborn swarming Denevron, we can't risk a trip to the Hallowpire Rise.
For generations, every Stanild has received the right of ashes upon death. Isla will not be the exception to this.
Could I perform the rite on your behalf?
You? Don't tell me you're a Hallowpire priestess on top of being a righteous pain in my heart.
Skies, do you want a funeral or not? She's our best option.
Isla saved my life. I want to help you honor her death.
I suppose you do owe her that. Fine. For the rite of ashes, you need to burn an object that was sacred to the deceased upon the high pyre. As you collect the ashes, you must read a rite aloud to thank the flames for bringing the deceased to rest.
Do you have an object that was sacred to Isla?
Isla's most prized possessions aren't in Cassidon's Hold. She had a secret refuge in Dredger's Mire. You're sure to find something. She was always sneaking away at night to work there.
You knew she was sneaking out of Cassidon's Hold.
I knew my daughter better than she realized. Return to me with the ashes.
Thank you, Bryn.
Okay.
You certainly wear emergency powers of all.
I was hoping you could help me with an investigation. I'm looking for some missing scries.
Have you lost yours somehow?
No. But I have a lead on a shipment that went missing right around... I was hoping you could ask around the Hearthsider homesteads to see if anyone was working the caravans when the veil went up.
Ah, and this is related to Arakim making a mess of our record?
Yes?
Very well. I will ask around as a favor to you, Bryn.
Find anything? No. Okay. Institute. All right. Go over here. Okay. So, thank you for everyone that stopped by. Cece, thank you for stopping by. It was filled with dialogue. this definitely for this description, I'm just gonna put eternal dialogue because that is 1 second. Sorry, gotta ban someone. Get out of here. Yeah, I was not expecting to have almost an hour and some change of just dialogue. I think I swung my sword a total of 8 times during this. Yeah. So this is just, yeah, this is one for the books. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna, I'll post this one as a full clip one. There's no reason to break up all this dialogue into separate clips because pretty much nothing happened. There was no action. There was one fight. Spindle died. That's it. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed going strand for strand. We got some dialogue, a lot of dialogue, some story progression. Now, when I hop on next, we're gonna do some running around, do the main missions. If we have time to do some of the side missions, fix the stove and all that shit, then we will. But outside of that, we're just trying to push through and see if we can defeat that Surgeborn. But yeah, thank you everyone that stopped by. I will see you on the next one. Peace.